Our final Disney day started with you literally buying our drinks through super chats, took us resort hopping across Disney property for free, and ended with us trying the most overhyped Disney treat ever. This is how our Disney community made our last day absolutely magical. Good morning from All Star Music Resorts. It's our final full day at Disney World. And instead of hitting the parks, we're doing something that we absolutely have done before and love, Disney resort hopping.
As we're getting ready to leave the park, it is now 4:45. We haven't did a temperature check lately. So, it is currently 94 degrees.
Well, still,
102 still.
but the temperature went up a degree because it was 93 last time.
Yes.
It's 5 o'clock, man. Enough is enough. It's 5 o'clock.
Oh, wait a minute. We got a visitor here.
Hey, friend. Where you going? Oh, somebody dropping popcorn.
Oh, he gonna get that popcorn. He ain't got it yet.
Nope. He's still chasing it.
He keep picking it up and dropping it.
Yeah, he let it go. I think he let it go.
No. You're a grown person. Why would you go and do that?
Yeah.
Live your life, buddy.
Yeah.
Live your best life.
Yeah. She ain't had to mess with you like that. I'm mad at her for that. There you go.
I hope you get it.
Yeah,
I hope you got it.
You got it. Good for
There
you.
you go.
Good for you.
Oh, you see what he does?
He picks it apart and take the seed out.
No, he picks it. Yep. He tosses it into his mouth, basically. Have a good night, sir.
Come on, man. Anybody got like $600 right here? These are nice.
So we're in Island Mercantile, and they have these paintings. Usually you have to go to Disney Springs. I can't remember the name of the store in Disney Springs. Shavonna put it right here.
Right.
But they sell paintings, Disney paintings. So the fact that we don't have to go over there, we can get it from here.
Right.
It's cool. I love Disney paintings. There's something about it. Oh, I thought there was somebody doing something.
There was somebody doing something.
Somebody who don't work here. It's apparently anybody's allowed to shop here.
They don't discriminate. One thing I'm not going to do though is stomp at them.
No. Bro, you come back. You come back. Come on.
Hey.
Come back.
We like animals.
Oh, no. I got some. I was going to give him some food because I got some making up to do from the other day.
Oh.
But first, I have to tell you about something incredible that happened yesterday that literally changed our entire day. Our amazing community on our cruise channel, Parkers on the Go, stepped up in the most beautiful possible way. They actually gave us super chats that paid for my drinks, which made those absolutely free and did not add to our budget.
So this drink, I am going to give, since it's a margarita, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 worlds. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Dinner tonight, pepperoni pizza from the food court. I got another apple juice, some chips. What you got?
Some chicken tenders and fries, dog.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. And they got the good barbecue sauce.
The good barbecue.
So we're going to chow down on it, and then we're going to call it a night.
Yeah, man. Simple, yet satisfying.
Hakuna Matata.
We start our final day with breakfast right here at All Star Music Food Court. I got the waffle platter with the side of sausage gravy for $14.81, and Brandon and I split it. The waffles were actually really good, crispy outside, fluffy inside, and the sausage gravy, not bad at all for the Disney Food Court fare. And because it's technically my birthday week, they surprised me with another free birthday dessert. I'm starting to think the Disney birthday magic is real, guys.
Between this and a biscuit.
a biscuit's just more natural.
Yeah, so just because it doesn't seem natural don't mean it's still not bread.
Touche, Siobhan. I'm not judging you.
I wanted to taste the gravy because they have like a potato bowl where you get like eggs and it has gravy on it and potato barrels and all that stuff. So I wanted to try the gravy so I can know the potato bowl would be something as a future option. So it was like $2.99 for the gravy. I didn't want to buy potato barrels in addition because that was an extra $5. So I was like, I'll use the waffle as a conduit for the gravy.
Good word.
Yay. And yeah,
good.
It works. Mm-hmm.
So today, we just added the gravy on from yesterday. So today we spent $14.81.
And I got another magical moment. I got a birthday cupcake. Because I'm still celebrating. So thank you.
All right. So we're going to eat this breakfast and then get our day started with some resorts. Hopping.
Yep.
All right.
After 3 nights at All Star Music, here's our honest takeaway. This resort delivered exactly what we expected. Clean rooms, Disney theming, functional amenities, and incredible value. For a quick Disney trip where you're barely in the room, this is perfect. All right, time for Disney resort hopping. For those of you who do not know, Disney resort hopping is completely free if you know how to use their transportation system. Here's our route. All-Star Music Resort to Magic Kingdom Transportation Center via resort bus. Then, Magic Kingdom Transportation Center to Animal Kingdom Lodge via another resort bus. Sounds complicated. It's actually pretty easy once you understand the hub system. The bus ride gives you time to decompress and see parts of Disney property that you never see otherwise. All right, guys, so we are right outside of the Magic Kingdom Transportation Center, and we just got off the bus from All-Star Music Resorts, heading towards our first stop, which is Animal Kingdom Resorts. So we're going to go find the best transportation route to Animal Kingdom, and then we're going to head there. So let's go. All right, so if you are resort hopping from any of the value resorts, the best thing to do is to get on the bus since that is your only option. You can either go to Disney Springs, or you can come to one of the major parks and catch a form of transportation to one of the other resorts that you want to go to. It's absolutely free to use Disney's bus system. You just got to figure out the best way to use it for you and your family. But that was the best option for us today. So we're going to go ahead and figure out which transportation service we're going to use next. All right, so after looking up instructions, the best and most direct method of transportation will be the bus. This is your bus directory, and you'll find them outside of the parks, and you'll find it outside of Disney Springs. But for us, we're going to take the bus to Animal Kingdom Lodge, and it's going to be gate number 16. So we're going to head there now. Resort buses are way more comfortable than park buses because they're less crowded.
Thanks for riding with us. Once again, this is Skyliner. For those of you that may be on board, our next stop is Jumbo House. This is Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Jumbo House. Please collect your belongings, watch your head and step sheet is hard, and take small children by the hand. Thanks for riding with us, and welcome home.
All right, so we are now officially at the bus stop for Jamba House. Now, Jamba House is going to be near the main entrance, near the main resort. So when you're coming on the bus systems, you're going to have 2 stops. One is going to be Kidani and one is going to be Jamba. You're going to want to get off at Jamba because it's going to be the main resort where you're going to see everything. And Kidani is all the way in the back, and it's a huge, huge walking point. So let's go in and check out Animal Kingdom Lodge. So one thing I already like about this is just the details on the wall. So if we keep walking down the walkway, we'll kind of see all the elements of the Animal Kingdom Lodge put right outside of the hotel.
Walking in Animal Kingdom Lodge, wow. This is what Disney luxury actually looks like. The lobby alone is worth the trip. It's like being transported to an African safari lounge. The theming here is next level. Hand-carved details, authentic African art, and the smell, it actually smells like a lodge. Disney's attention to detail is insane when they really want to show it off.
You already intrigued?
But the real magic is outside these windows. Real giraffes, zebras, and other African animals just roaming around like it's the most natural thing in the world. Kids were losing their minds, and honestly, so were we.
Okay, so walking in, this is already amazing. It is just the detail of even down to the roof. These are natural, and it was a whole lot of OSHA regulations behind it, but these are authentic, very authentic to what you will find in Africa, which is breathtaking. So let's get into this board because this is gorgeous. Yeah. So let's find the map. Hey, so this is a map of the lodge. So we are currently near the Jamba House, and which is here, which is the main lobby. And then as you can see, it kind of does like almost a horseshoe around this area, which is crazy. So there's a fire pit here at point 2. And then at point 3, there's a terrace. Now, my assumption is this terrace is going to be where you can see some animals right there. Crazy. Savannah overlooks. So we're going to get as close as we can to it. Yeah? All right, so this just kind of overlooks the outside of the hotel. As you can see, there's some balconies here to the right. So you do have some views. And I'm assuming these are going to be standard views because you're not going to get the Savannah view here. But then there is the pool area, and you can actually see the tops of the hotel, which I love that because it actually brings the the more authentic. Thank you, a more of an authentic element to the hotel. All right, so here we have a list of the dining options that you have here at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and Sanaa is the one that we were referred to with the good bread service. So I don't know. I kind of want to see what their indoor dining and their quick service restaurant looks like as well. That is called Mara, and that's located on the pool level. So I wonder if it's different than All Star Resort. Thank you.
I think for your birthday, a dress.
Oh my goodness.
That's how crazy it is.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, just all the artifacts of this are so beautiful. They're hidden just like everywhere.
Everywhere.
Is that your first time here at
It
Jamba
is.
House?
It is. Yeah. We're like almost overwhelmed.
Oh, is this so? What is?
Right now we're at the Sunset Savannah, and out here we can find different animals. Right, as you can see, immediately there are some ostrich right here at the front. But if you also look a little bit further in the back, you see a zebra back there. You also will see, apparently there's some giraffe out there somewhere, and an eland. So
pretty cool just being able to kind of walk out on these different balconies and out just, somewhere out off in the general lobby area and see different types of animals with your, just included with your stay. You're just animal watching. I think it's pretty cool. And of course, if you are planning to resort hop, this is the option that's available to you and it doesn't cost a thing. You literally just come out here and just hang out on the savannah balconies that's off of the public areas and just view the animals. The eland, we learned about these yesterday on the tour, but the eland, when they walk, because of the ways that their knee is placed, their knees click and slide into place. So you can actually hear that. No, I'm not an eland. It might click, but it ain't because of that. So if you're close up to them, you can literally hear their joints clicking, and it makes them a little less quiet to sneak up on people because they do click when they walk. Also, our good friend Mr. Jeffrey is coming our way.
Not Jeffrey. That's just a stereotypical giraffe name. Give my man a better name than that.
Godwin.
Original. So another cool thing out here. So yeah, got all of this, but they do have places where you are able to sit, and they also have fans and an awning that you can sit under. So
it makes for a cooling animal viewing experience.
Yes.
So this is pretty awesome. This is Victoria Falls. Look at the restaurant.
Our old friends, the flamingos.
Where their ankles are where their knees are supposed to be.
Hands on your knees.
Hands on your ankles. Hands on your ankles.
So this is basically, we're behind the pool area
On level 1.
on level 1. So if you come this way, you'll get to run into our friends, the flamingos.
And they've been eating plenty of shrimp because they're pink. Pretty cool.
Look at you knowing zoology.
I know a little bit. Know a little something, something. Chill out.
Oh, and more sitting.
Yeah. You can really just find anywhere to kind of chill out, even in the shade here. Like, if you're not a sun person and you still want to lounge out by the pool, in the shade, there's loungers all the way around this thing. And there's a playground for the kids. More eland. And giraffe.
And did you say it was feeding time? Is that where
taking
they're
bales
going?
of hay, yeah. So some impala, eland, and giraffe are over here. They're far off in the distance.
Again, and this is off the pool area.
Yeah.
So you can come this way as well and see.
Impalas are so small. I don't know why I always picture them to be bigger. Maybe because the car Impala is
I
pretty big.
didn't want to say anything,
But they're really small compared to the eland, especially because, I mean, like you said, the eland they get over 2,000 pounds. That's crazy.
and I don't know what you would classify this pool as. That's a jacuzzi,
Yeah,
oh?
it's a spa.
Oh,
Spa.
spa pool again. This
Yeah.
is also right off the main pool area.
Alright, so wrapping around the back end of the pool, instead of taking that turn, if you come straight, you'll actually run into the arcade. And it is called the Pumbaa's Fun and Games. So let's go in and see what kind of fun we're having with Pumbaa. Not super huge. Not a regular arcade.
It's basically like the one we got at the hotel already.
Yeah.
Now we had to try the famous zebra domes. Everyone talks about these things. Disney food bloggers rave about them. They're supposedly this must-try Disney treat.
Well, it smells delicious in here.
You're right. Alright, so I just secured the infamous zebra domes. These are $4, and they do have two different kinds of chocolate, white and dark chocolate, and then they do contain Kahlua. So you have to be an adult to get these. $4.59. We're gonna see if they're worth the hype, because this was the go-to thing to get here. So, all right, so it's a little dark in here, but I did have to turn on my light. So here is a closer look at the infamous zebra domes. Thank you to Enya for my magical moment. These were free. They were free. So Pixie dust, little pixie dust. Okay, so I'm going to try them and let you know how many whirls I give them. These have been the things you guys have been talking about. So here we go. Ready for these zebra domes? Okay. I'm kind of nervous.
Why?
Okay, if you're a texture person, you may not like these. I'm going to take off bait because they're kind of like gelatinous a little bit, but not really. But I'm not going to prejudge.
Okay, so honesty time. They weren't my favorite. They're Bailey's mousse with white chocolate ganache and white chocolate striping. They're very well made. They look beautiful, but they're just not
It's
for
like
me.
a cross between a mousse and the ice cream. So the Kahlua on the inside is solid, and it's almost like in a cream form. It does have chocolate sprinkles on the side, and then it has a little bit of cake at the bottom. And on the top is more like a soft chocolate ganache, and then you got chocolate piping on top. So these are very sweet. If you're not used to like super sweet desserts, yeah, it has Kahlua in it, but if you're not used to like super sweet desserts,
Can you taste the Kahlua?
you can taste it. You can taste it. You're probably not gonna like these. If you're a texture person, you're probably not gonna like these. If desserts is your thing, these are it. These are it, especially if you love chocolate. So
The Bailey's flavor is really strong and is very sweet.
also the cake helps balance out some of that sponginess and of the chocolate and the Kahlua. So
But you know what? I'm glad we tried them.
not bad. Would I purchase them again?
Would you use your own money to purchase these?
Sometimes the
No.
famous Disney treats just aren't for
The
everyone.
reason why is because I think I am realizing I probably am a little bit more of a texture person.
And that's okay.
And these are really rich, really sweet. And like I'm almost having a hard time swallowing it. This is just my opinion. If you are a texture person, you're probably not gonna like these. But if you're not, go for it. Taste is good. I'm probably gonna give it like a three whirls. 3 whirls. This is what I'll give it.
So 3 is above average.
Above average. Above average, yes.
Your taste buds might love what others didn't.
Okay, so I think we're ready to wrap up our time here at Animal Kingdom Resort. It's a beautiful resort, and hopefully we can come back and stay just to get a fuller, like broader range of appeal. But right now we're on to stop number 2, which is Boardwalk. Let's go.
Were you fascinated with some over here, dear?
I know I'm a mug collector. So it says Jumbo, which means welcome. It's Swahili. And it has Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh, that's solid.
This is a solid mug. It is $20 though. So I've already brought a mug this trip and I gotta figure out how to get it back home. But next visit, this might be the one I get.
Like some of these bongos, I also noticed they sold at Animal Kingdom.
They do, yes.
And I will not pound on them because some kid did that yesterday.
It was pretty annoying. That's the
This is
that a lounge fly or is that Disney?
that's a lounge fly.
It's a lounge fly. I know it's like $125.
Well, let's find out. So were you able to get a price tag on the bag?
$88. It's cheaper than what I thought. I just knew this was like $100.
I thought it was 120.
It's only $88. But go. This is the goal. I know it seems like a simple shirt to you, but to us, this
It's
is
not.
amazing.
What's
What's the motto with you?
Nah.
Oh, the spirit jerk,
Yeah, buddy.
the kuna, and the tata. This is dope. Oh, this is a nice compliment to your other one.
Oh, love
Look
that.
at the scar hat. Oh, scar versus Mufasa. Sorry.
So, Animal Kingdom, both the parks and the lodges are very Lion King heavy, and because they're so Lion King heavy, it might be my favorite because I love Lion King so much.
It's a painted dog.
So, in the hyenas, are hyenas just painted dogs?
No,
They're two. Can you put the definition of that, like what a painted dog and a difference between a painted dog and a hyena, like right here?
I will. They are two different
Okay.
animals, I promise. Symbol on it. That's too cute. Too cute. Oh, now there's only one true king.
Hey, now, say now.
My tribal chief. We're just gonna get on the Hollywood Studios bus and figure it out from there. How to get to
It doesn't matter, does it? You just hop on the bus and then find the next one, right?
Yeah,
All right.
If you're ever thinking about a Disney splurge, Animal Kingdom Lodge should be on your list. The theming, the animals, the dining options. This is Disney Resort magic at its finest.
All to ourselves.
Next stop, Disney's Boardwalk Resort.
Okay.
But to get there, we're taking the scenic route.
personal service as this. That's
Absolutely.
Disney magic.
Bus to Hollywood Studios, then the Disney Skyliner to Caribbean Beach Resort, then transfer to Epcot where we walk to Boardwalk.
All right, so we are here at the transportation hub here at Hollywood Studios. Now, my favorite thing to do is ride the Skyliner. And we get to do that today because we're going to ride a Skyliner to Epcot, and then we're going to walk to Boardwalk because Boardwalk is right there at Epcot. So you ready? Let's do it. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're feeling a little fancy, minivan service.
The Skyliner is honestly one of Disney's best transportation additions. It's free, it's fast, and the views are incredible. Plus, it's just fun. Like a gentle theme park ride that actually gets you somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
The Caribbean Beach Hub is where multiple Skyliner lines meet. It's like Grand Central Station, but with Disney magic and way better views.
Okay, so this is a central hub for all of the Skyliners at the Caribbean Beach Resort. So just take notice of where you're going. As you can see, this one will take you to the Art of Animation and Pop Century. Over here will take you to the parks. This one will take you to Hollywood Studios where we just came from. So it'll all connect right here at the end of the day. So let's go to Epcot.
Hey, I ain't even gonna hold you. That was a miserable ride.
It was miserable.
It was
They're
miserable.
getting back to, and I think it's because it's like the middle of summer where they're like stuffing everybody, as many people as they can into Skyliners, depending on how busy it is. Yeah, it wasn't friendly.
It's muggy and it was a miserable ride. They don't have any air blowing in.
No,
So just be prepared. Where this is like the most convenient way to get from point A to point B. The ride isn't great.
yeah, but we're gonna make the best of it. Boardwalk is right down this way. Let's go.
And here we go, our final resort stop of the day, Disney's Boardwalk Resort. This place has such a different vibe from everywhere else we've been.
Okay, so right behind me, we are at Resort Hot number 2. Boardwalk Beach Resort. Now, one thing I like about this is that it kind of gives you an Atlantic City feel as if Disney were to do Atlantic City. So you will see when you walk on, there could be some shopping here. You can get ice cream. You might even see a street performer or two, just depending on the time of day that you're here. Also, the other thing that's fascinating is it's about a 3 to 5 minute walk from the edge of the Boardwalk's property to Epcot. So if you are looking for the convenience of staying on a Disney resort to the parks, Boardwalk is probably as close as you're going to get. Let's go check out Boardwalk. And I think they got a special snack that we need to try here too.
Welcome to Disney's Boardwalk Resort. This place feels like stepping back in time in 1930s Atlantic City. The theming here is nostalgic Americana at its finest. The lake views here are absolutely stunning. This would be an incredible place to stay for a romantic Disney trip. We're going to explore more of the boardwalk, head to Disney Springs for our final Disney meal, and I'm going to break down our complete Disney budget. Every single penny we spent over 4 days. But that's not all. Tomorrow morning, we have to get home. And let me tell you, our 4 a.m. wake up call and airport experience was, well, let's just say it was an adventure of its own. Part 2 is coming up right after this. If you're enjoying this Disney resort hopping adventure, smash that subscribe button and hit that bell. Part 2 is going to be epic.